It's the Jets and the Patriots, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Well, the Raiders... The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway. Off we go in Foxborough. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. And they really want him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs. Unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. Down the sideline he goes. Breece Hall. Touchdown! With his 10th rushing touchdown on the year, his 14th overall. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point through the snowflakes. Up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. A quick throw caught out wide by Bourne. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Well, the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quentin Williams in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Hardman to return. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. Still a lot to be determined in terms of their final seeding. We do know they'll be in the playoffs, but in what shape, what capacity, we're not sure. But here, ready for a sports cliche, then just take them one game at a time, right?
Yeah, they have to. And look, the thing about cliches, they've been proven over time. All right, we know that. So, yes, take it one game at a time, but make sure that there's no let up, no getting off the gas, right? No mental letdowns, because each one is important for them to accomplish their goals.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Take a look at this Patriots defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. The 20. He's going to have the first down and more than that. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Jets have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They start on the ground with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award.
Corral under pressure, and down he goes. Quinnen Williams. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. A tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Bryce Baringer on now to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Hardman on the return. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And they'll have a short field to go as this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone at the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Corral. Out right to Bourne. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. This defense for the Jets, very strong in that victory a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down. We are in for a good one as we're through one. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Corral. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. A give running right is Hall. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40.
Christian Gonzalez up to make the play. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the Patriots 39-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. And this is caught inside the 5. And touchdown.
Garrett Wilson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Jets continue to pull away here in this first half.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
Well, here we sit, week 17. Just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Corral.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quinnen Williams able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 33. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
But once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense.
He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
Ball again on 2nd down.
There's a nice move. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
108 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Throwing is Rodgers.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Running left, it's Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall.
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jets have got it on cruise control.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Patriots, nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Meanwhile, Corral's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw, Corral. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 1 now.
On 3rd and 1, Corral.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
He goes 55 yards on the punt return. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half.
Patriots, nothing.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. On first down, it's Corral.
Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Corral.
And that's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On third down, Corral.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at about the 28.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Jets will take over. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
He's up over 1,200 yards now on the season. Had a touchdown on that last drive as well. Things continuing to trend in the right direction for this offense, but specifically, Charles, this running game.
And it all...
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Pulled in at the 24. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. So the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Here's Corral. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And Corral will throw it.
His throw incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it.
Corral under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Now third down and very long. 3rd and long, Corral. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. Taken from just outside the 30.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Stuck for a loss by Christian Barmore.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
And bulldozing his way through. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception's really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying to...
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Chuck Clark
in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon.
And Corral will throw it. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Carl Lawson
Wilson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Jets taking over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the third, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4.
Hall again on 2nd down. They find some open field here. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 26. 172 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
Breaks through the contact. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense, because they've been thoroughly dominated so far. But a brief bright spot there with that pick 6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines to win.
Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Hall again on 2nd down.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Corral.
Finding Bourne here over the middle.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown! Kendrick Bourne, 32 yards.
And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. But once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense.
And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Hall again on 2nd down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing now is Rodgers.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 30 before it's all said and done. And a big 32-yard play on third.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
191 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
A handoff for Hall.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.